be like, that's no, like we don't want to deal with that. A bad store doesn't get sales.
What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Michaela, and usually we talk about investing, finance, and entrepreneurship. And today I'm going to explain to you really quickly in 3 steps what is dropshipping. The model of dropshipping is you have your supplier, you have yourself, which is your store, and then you have your customer. Supplier is a company or a person that produces or manufactures or just outsources products for you for your website. The beauty of dropshipping is that you'll never actually have to touch the product when you're selling to your customers, and that's where the supplier really does everything like that's hands-on, physical work, packaging, labeling, everything that you would have to do if you were a regular e-commerce store, your supplier does for you. All you have to do is focus on the online portion like marketing and setting up your store.
How do you find a supplier?
There's many ways to find a supplier. The first option that I suggest for finding a supplier is going through Facebook dropshipping pages, or even just e-commerce pages where people have found the suppliers. If you know your niche, if you know what you want to sell, you can literally search through the pages that are in, let's say, the fitness niche, and you can find a supplier there. I personally have not used the Facebook kind of group looking for suppliers method, but I know other dropshippers that have used it and are really successful, so I'm sure you can find one, because a lot of people would only share suppliers that they trust and that they have worked with before, so that it shows that it can be trustworthy for the most part. The second option for finding a supplier is AliExpress. There's billions to look for on AliExpress. I have used AliExpress personally. I don't like AliExpress,
but I don't really have another option right now
because I don't have any proof of concept, so I can't go to a higher scaling supplier. It's probably the most popular method to use, and it's fairly cheap. You only have to order one product at a time. You get an order, you place an order. You get an order, you place an order. Like, you don't have to pay anything up front. It's really nice, it's securing. But if you want to know my opinion on AliExpress, you can watch my video up here about 5 things that I wish I knew before I started dropshipping. It really explains how I felt about using AliExpress for the first time. The third option that I suggest for finding a supplier for dropshipping is Alibaba. It's very similar to AliExpress, and in matter of fact, a lot of the AliExpress suppliers buy from manufacturers on Alibaba, and then they just raise the price with you so they can sell one item at a time. So if you've already proved your concept that your product is working, it's ready to sell, and you think you're gonna get at least 50 to 100 sales, then I definitely suggest going to Alibaba, because if you buy at least 50 within a 50 MOQ, then you have a lot lower cost of goods, which increases your profits by a ton. I mean, I've also heard more positive things about Alibaba. I've heard that they're way more professional, they're better with communicating, and they send orders a lot faster. There is usually an MOQ of about 50. Now, what you want to do when you're looking for a supplier is you want a quality supplier. And I think there's 4 signs that really help demonstrate what kind of supplier will be best for you. First thing, a low processing time. So you want the processing time to be around 2 to 8 days, which is ideal. Honestly, very rare for me personally when I have searched through AliExpress, because processing time does not include shipping time. So you really want to make sure that it's between 2 to 8 days. I'd say max 10 days. The second thing you want your supplier to have is a decent amount of units sold of their product that they're shipping. Honestly, it's not that big of a deal, but at least 100 to 100,000 of units sold would be really helpful. 1, it proves the concept that it's trending and it's a popular product, and 2, it shows that this supplier is constantly dishing out the product consistently to whoever is buying from them, and that they're not fake. The third thing that you're gonna want your supplier to show is good reviews from other businesses or other buyers straight from the website. So if you scroll down and click on the reviews, you can obviously see product came quick, product was broken, product was great, product was this. Like, you really want to know about the product and even about the supplier. The fourth thing that you want your supplier to have is good communication. Click on the contact button, and then you can message them, and you can start by asking, can I drop ship this product? Because a lot of the times you do have to ask before you start drop shipping a certain product. They respond within 24 hours, 2 days. That's great. If they don't really want to deal with you, because when your customers come to you about a problem, you're gonna have to go to them, and if it takes too long to reach them, then you're screwed. You're kind of screwed. And we don't like chargebacks. See, like, No, like we don't want to deal with that. The second thing after dealing with the supplier, you want to work on your store. Your store is very important because that's what the customers are going to see. A bad store doesn't get sales. Your dropshipping store is where you'll post all your products that you want to sell. 1 product store, 30 product store, a niche store, whatever the heck you want to do. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video, please, because I can't keep making these for free. I can't do it. I can't do it. And something needs to pay the lights if they're about to go out. So how to set up your store. So your store is really important. I really think you should take your time with it, especially if it's something you want to continue and it's not just a trend store. You really want to build it and create like yearly income with it, yearly salary. The first way you could do it, you could pay someone off Fiverr or Upwork or whoever, you know someone to make it. I make websites. You can hit me up. I will make your website if you need me to make your website. I do it for very cheap too. I'll even make the graphics and everything. Just a little self-plug, shameless, you know. They will make your website, but I don't suggest doing this because 1, you don't learn how to make it. You don't learn anything from this. You're just paying someone to do it. So if something goes wrong, you have to pay them to fix it also. And 2, it's kind of really expensive. If you want a quality website, I don't see anyone charging lower than $50 to make your website. They'll most likely use Shopify as a platform unless you'd like them to use Wix platform to build your store, which I like Shopify. Shopify has not screwed me over yet. The second way to get a store is to make your own store through Shopify or Wix. I really do suggest Shopify. It's so simple. My mom might even be able to make one. Nope, she can't. There's no mandatory coding involved, which is super nice. If you want to make changes, of course you can. If you've used Canva before, or literally any website where you change the background of the colors, like, it's super nice. The fonts are there for you. Everything's laid out. Customer service is amazing. There's a bunch of tutorials on YouTube. There's a bunch of tutorials in the program itself. They have an app also. You can watch your sales from Shopify. I love it. I really do love it. They even print shipping labels for you if you ever do decide to move away from dropshipping. And their stock has been popping. Like, to me, if their stock is not crashing, then I just feel like it's a good platform. It's a good program. Now you need to make a quality website. This is really important, and there are a lot of aspects that kind of set the bar for what makes a quality website, what will drive customers, what will attract people, and what's legal, basically. For me personally, there's about 3 necessities that I like to have in my website or that I look for when I'm online shopping. The first requirement that I like for when I'm shopping or building my own websites is if it's aesthetically pleasing. That's really important to me because I really do like, I just find that the colors are really attracting. Like, if I'm selling a high ticket item, I would use probably blue because blue is a trustworthy color, right? So it's really stuff like that. And obviously there's the psychology of colors and themes. It's just nice on the eyes. It's just nice on the eyes. It needs to have legible fonts, needs to be nice to look at, have a good logo, nice layout, smooth transitioning. Like, you need to know, you click, it goes somewhere. Like, that really needs to be all in place. I think that's really important. The second thing that's important for me on a website when I'm shopping or building is the trustworthiness and transparency. Making sure your customers are aware of shipping times, return policies, refunds, everything like that. You should be upfront with it because 1, it's like, wow, like this, you know what? This is the real deal. Like, they're not trying to scam me. Like, at least I know my product's not gonna come for 90 days, right? Finally, being a quick communicator with them, being able to respond within 24 hours is super nice. So like a quick tip is maybe just answering your emails either before bed or right in the morning, because that's a customer either waiting to buy. The third thing that's really important to me when I'm shopping or building my website is making my potential customers happy or myself being happy. I love seeing and I love giving free shipping. Of course, we all know it's included in the price. We're not stupid, but it's just nice because I know this is $20. It's gonna stay $20 because there's free shipping. Just making the process of checking out and giving their money to you easier and less stressful is really important. You have your supplier, you have your store, now you need your customers. Your customers are obviously the people who are making purchases from your store. The way you get your customers is by advertising. There's so many ways to advertise, but I'm going to explain obviously how to do it online so you're not pestering your family members 24/7 to buy. Top 3 ways that I would suggest for advertising, and I'm not even saying that they're the best ways, it's just the most popular way. First way I suggest advertising is through Facebook ads. Even though I had a really bad experience with Facebook ads, I can explain it if you want in a video what happened to me and how I got my money back. Just leave a comment if you want me to make that video. Also, don't forget to subscribe, like, and drop a comment, because it really does help out the channel and it allows me to make more videos. Even though I had a terrible experience with them, it really allows you to target people based on their interests. So if you are in the fitness niche, you can really target people who watch fitness videos, who have already been in fitness stores, who go to the gym. Facebook ads can be pretty expensive and it does eat up your budget fairly quickly. So I do suggest keeping an eye on that and starting with a really low budget, maybe $5 to $10. If you'd like a video on how I run my Facebook ads, or how I used to, because that stuff kind of messed me over, just drop a comment below and I'll make a video on it. The second way of advertising your store I would suggest is through Google Ads. I've personally not used Google Ads, but I've heard it is good if you'd like to pop up on the top of the search bar or even close to it. I've also heard that Google advertising is quite a bit cheaper than Facebook ads. You pay when someone actually clicks and goes to your website. The third way I'd suggest marketing your store, and it's a really popular and big trending way so far today, is through influencer marketing. Basically what you do on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok even, you find either a theme page or you find an influencer or just some Instagram page for example, that has a lot of followers and a lot of engagement. The like to follow ratio kind of balances each other out. Also can be a lot cheaper, because if you go to someone, let's say like 10,000 followers, it could cost you around $20 for a 24-hour post. But if you go to someone with 10 million followers, it costs you around $50 for a 24-hour post. You really can stay within your budget with influencer marketing, and there's no hidden corners or anything like that. How to be a quality dropshipping store so you can have good customers. Customers will love you and be incentivized to buy from you if you offer things like free shipping or bundle packages. Showing that you're cheaper than the competitor is really important when it comes to retrieving and incentivizing customers. They also love when you're cooperating and when you're quick and responsive, which really shows great customer service, and I think will really support you in your dropshipping journey. Thanks for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed my video on how to dropship. It's a really simple explanation. If you'd like me to go into anything into more depth, just leave a comment below or send me a message, and I totally will make a video as soon as I can. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on my video, because it really helps out the channel. And if you'd like to see daily posts, I do have an Instagram here that you can follow, and I do post daily, twice a day. See ya!